Let's welcome my brother from another mother. He's Von Biggs, and if you just knew what we get into sometimes. Anyway, so he is a community engagement and outreach coordinator over at Holy Cross Health. He's the vice chair of the Ryan White Part A Planning Council and a board member of Trans Ed and Harmony Waves. Von, OUTshine Film Cocktails and Cinema brings Accidental Friends on August 14th. Tell me what's happening out.
That's right, Faye. Well, on Thursday, August 14th, at OUTshine Film Festival will host its official cocktails and cinema event featuring the heartwarming Italian comedy Accidental Friends at Paradigm Cinemas Gateway, Fort Lauderdale. The screening will begin at 7:30 p.m., followed by an hour of complimentary cocktails where attendees can mingle with their fellow film lovers. Directed by Max Nardari, the film follows the comedic and touching story of Pietro, a football-obsessed Roma man, and Omero, a refined gay man who become unlikely roommates after a heartbreak. As their friendship evolves, both men confront stereotypes, prejudice, and unexpected support in their journeys of personal growth. Accidental Friends has already captured hearts, earning the Audience Award Honorable Mention for Best Feature Film at OUTshine Spring 2025. OUTshine Film Festival is South Florida's premier showcase for LGBTQ films, producing 2 annual large-scale festivals in South Florida and year-round celebration of queer cinema and community. Tickets and details are available at outshinefilm.com. You know, I'm all for it. You know, it's like people, accidental friends, they probably didn't like each other, right? That's what I'm thinking initially. You know, and now that, you know, who knows?
I don't know.
Lovers, I'm curious. I want to know now.
No, I don't know if Italian people, like, I think they fight and you don't know if they're trying to make love to you or if they're fighting. You know what I mean? It's until the kissing starts, right? And any 2 boys named Pietro and Omero, I am watching, okay? I want to watch. So a couple of things on this, right? We know that the OUTshine Film Festival has grown into this incredible film festival. And some people just have not been able to go and partake, right? This is a great way to still see some of the films. And I love that OUTshine is doing that and giving you the opportunity to see these films. The Gateway Theater is dope sauce. I love that theater. You'll love that theater.
Dope sauce?
Dope sauce. You've never heard that term?
No.
It means good.
Oh, I thought you meant that was the name of the theater. I was like, what? There's a dope sauce theater? Oh.
That'll be the next renaming. It'll be the Dope Sauce Gateway Theater. So I love the theater. And then something else is that, you know, we're constantly sitting at this table talking about how bad remakes are, how bad Netflix movies are, right? This is a great way to see some good stuff. Because again, the LGBTQ Film Festival is over. So they're just going to show you the best of the best like this and over cocktails.
I think for me, it's the best. Like I told you last week, I love a pool party. When I feel like real social and, you know, you just putting your little feathers out, like a pool party is a great place to be. When you're not trying to be talking to every Tom, Dick, and Harry, and you just want to like have a good night out, but you don't want to be in the scene. You don't want it to be loud and, you know, it gets old after a little while, right? And you want something different. I love queer cinema. That's how I found out I was gay. Probably in the early 2000s, on my cable package, there was IFC, the Independent Film Channel, and Sundance. And pretty much everything that was considered edgy back then was gay, you know? So I'd just be watching these 2 roommates that, you know, something that sounds just like this. And I started like discovering things about myself. But even now that I'm fully out and gay, every time I do watch one of these independent films, there is some element I'm like, I never thought about that. Like maybe I am that way, or, you know, I think there's something enlightening about watching independent film, especially queer independent film. So I think this is amazing. I'm so glad it's not just during this one little week that we have it, because most of the time I'm working during that week, so I can't see it. So it needs to be year round. Thank you so much. I'll be there.
And you're seeing yourself. Like, it doesn't get any better when you get to see yourself on screen.
Yeah, and discover things about yourself.
I love that. Well, Queer News Tonight looks forward to seeing you at the Accidental Friends screening on August 14th. And that is the big LGBTQ story for today. There is no other queer nonprofit media platform like this in the entire world. Support our LGBTQ stories by subscribing and sharing Queer News Tonight.